So I'm Elizabeth Eakes. I'm the president of ETF, and I love being outside.
My name's Tyler Bowser. I am a senior.
So my name is Sophie Shippey. I'm a sophomore.
Well, my name's Travis, and I'm a senior here at UMBC, and I'm a mechanical engineering student, and I'm in an ETF. Honestly, I was just wandering around in the woods by myself one day, and I came up across a group of other people wandering around the woods, and I said, "What are you guys doing out here?" And they said, "We're a club, picking up trash." So I joined, and that was freshman year, and then I've been here ever since.
So we meet here. We meet outside the Yum Shop at 2:45 on Fridays, every Friday, unless it's pouring or snowing, but otherwise we're here, and we go outside to different green areas on campus, and we pick up trash. It's pretty simple. We provide like the buckets and gloves and supplies basically, and people come and show up ready to make campus a greener place.
I am vice president, so my main goal is to determine where we go on campus, off campus for cleanups, and I'm making a map of the areas that we clean up around campus and correlating the weights that we get in trash with location.
I'm the secretary of ETF. Basically, my main job is to take notes, like in officer meetings. I also organize our calendar for the officers for events, and we'll make spreadsheets and things like that if we need them. And then I also just kind of do what Elizabeth tells me because I want to help her as much as I can.
So basically the data is where we were, how many people we had, how long the cleanup was, how many pounds of trash we've collected, and they're using that data to see what efforts are being done on campus to prevent stormwater pollution. And it's really cool that ETF is contributing because we're the first student org that's contributing data to this permit. And we've collected 960 pounds so far this year, which is amazing, and I'm so proud. And I think today we're going to surpass 1,000. So really awesome.
And it's important because we pick up trash, we're actually doing something. We're making a small difference. And because we're part of the Chesapeake Bay watershed, that trash is no longer going into the Chesapeake Bay. So it is that little bit that we do that actually feels like we're making somewhat of a difference, at least for our campus and for the Chesapeake Bay.
I am the Associate Director of Design and Construction and Facilities Management. So I work on all the new and major renovation construction projects on campus. And I became involved with the Environmental Task Force about 3 years ago because they were doing something I found personally very interesting. They're out fighting the invasive weeds in our native forest, and they're also picking up all the trash. The facilities management cleanup staff will clean the parking lots, they'll clean the roads, they'll clean the maintained areas, but without volunteers going out into the natural spaces, into the native areas and doing stream cleaning, it really doesn't happen. Okay, there's a few different things that happen with trash. When we find things that are reusable, like this, we'll actually take this back to the store where it belongs. Generally, we find things that are waste that go in with the waste stream and go off to either the incinerator or the landfill. And if there's clean recycling, and quite often we find a lot of clean recycling, it goes into our recycling bin. Anything that is intended to be recycled all goes together in a dumpster and is sorted by hand at the facility that receives it. So it's important that the recycled material is clean so that we're not contaminating the recycling stream because that affects the value of the product that's being reused. So not all the recyclable materials that we find are eligible to be recycled. Things that are really grungy and dirty and haven't been out in the woods a long time are just waste and they have to be thrown away. What I would want people to know the most about is how threatened our forest on the campus is.
I would say that, everybody should do just a little something, even if it's as small as just going and coming out with us for one day and picking up trash, just something to help clean up the environment is always good.
You can make your environment a better place. You can make your local community healthier, which is what we're doing at ETF. And there's a quote I really like. The greatest mistake is to do nothing because you can only do little. Do what you can.
I have found my best friends through ETF. I love everyone here. And I feel like we do have a really great community. Yep, that's my favorite part.